Bro, so you got a track stand so you can lift the rear tire of your bike and do some work on your chain. That's easy. All you gotta do is pick up some spools and screw them into the pre-drilled holes located here on your swing arm.
But I ain't got none of them fancy bolts for my spools on my motorcycle. What am I supposed to do?
Oh man, I'll be right over to help you in a second. All right, check it out. You got a swing arm with no pre-drilled holes for spools. So what are you gonna do? Easy. T-Rex Racing sells these cool little gadgets, these doohickeys I like to call them. They got a spool and a bracket that bolts right around the swing arm. All right, I'm gonna show you how easy this is, and I'm gonna give you a few tips to make your job even easier. 1 6mm hex key, hex wrench. Get the T-handle tight. They're the easier ones to use. Start on the left side, put it on the back side, and put it on the other side. Tip number 2, push it all the way as far back as it can go, right up against this welded joint. If you don't push it all the way back, the track stand is not long enough to reach to the spool. So bro, you got this side all the way on, but don't tighten it all the way up. And another tip, tip number 3, have somebody hold the bike upright so you can make sure that the spool is parallel to the ground. Now I already did that, so I know it's going to be parallel. Go ahead and tighten it up a little bit. Let's go to the other side. All right, so now that you got the left side all set up, you got to come over to the right side and do the same thing. I'm going to show you a few little tricky spots. Look down here, you got a lot of like anti-lock brake things going on and some wires. This will fit. You got to push it all the way up against this bracket that's back here. It's very important that it's even with the other side, so it has to come all the way up against this bracket. Now there's some cables back here, and if I can show you, it does fit, just barely, but it will squeeze right behind those cables. Once you got that on there, then you can go ahead and bolt this up. Now bro, I'm gonna tell you something. Take off the exhaust. I tried to do it without taking off the exhaust, and it was really challenging. And I wound up taking the exhaust off anyway. So if you don't know how to do that, check it out. There's one little bolt here, and there's one bolt right here. Take those 2 bolts off, slide the exhaust off, then you'll have great access to where the bracket's gotta go. Make sure it's nice and even, make sure the spool's parallel to the ground, and you're good to go. Then you'll be able to lift your bike. So I hope these tips helped you out. If you need spools on a bike like this Honda Rebel 500 that does not have pre-drilled holes, head over to T-Rex Racing. They didn't pay me for this, and they didn't give me this product. I bought it with my own money, and it's great. I really enjoy it. I hope this helped you out, and bro, I hope to see you out on the road.